Guys, 2 months na po since na-release to sa Pilipinas. And during that time, parang sobrang taas ng sales ng phone ito. Lagi po siya nagkakaubusan sa mga live na ibang sellers. Well, actually, lagi siya naubos sa mga stores ni Tecno. Even sa mga resellers niya laging, ang ibig sabihin na naman yan, sobrang grabe yung kanyang specs para sa kanyang presyo. So ito po si TECNO SPARK 20 Pro, yung pinaka-flagship daw ni TECNO SPARK 20. Nalala nyo yun, si 2020C, na-review na natin yun. Ito yung pinaka-bonggang phone. And in comparison to the SPARK 10 series, malayo po, malaking jump po siya, malaking upgrade from that series. And that is why I bought this phone, para malaman natin talaga kung bakit siya sobrang mabenta. Well, ito na. For the first time ever, ito yung pinakamurang Helio G99 Ultra processor na pwede mong bilhin ngayon. It's got a 32MP glowing selfie camera. Nakita na yung selfie ito, ganda. 108MP ultra sensing main camera at the back. And it's got a dual speaker setup, 400% big volume daw po siya. 120Hz Full HD Plus whole screen. And it's even got 256GB ROM and 16GB RAM. Extended, so 8 plus 8 po yan. Equals 10. Hindi, joke lang. But what's not a joke is the review for this phone. Kaya, let's go! It's Vince and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo! Well, actually, alam ko na kung bakit siya sobrang mabenta. Yung itsura pa lang niya is kamukhang kamukha na niya yung pinaka sought out phone in the whole country. Alam niyo na yan, almost any Filipino ay gusto po magkaroon ng isang iPhone. And this one definitely looks like, feeling ko 95% iPhone look na po siya. Tecno is calling it the suspended middle barrel design. And sa likod meron siya yung camera na parang 3 rings. They're calling it the luxury level metallic rear camera. Meron din siyang large screen display naka-shape ni iPhone. And it's even got a dynamic port, yung katunog ng dynamic island. Or sa iba, mini capsule yung tawag or capsule. Which is yung kanyang punch hole humahaba ng ganito kapag charge po siya. Or notifications, timer, counter, and things like that. Pero yun, they have actually mastered na yung iPhone-looking phones nila since from the SPARK 10 series. Doon talaga nag-start lahat, guys. Mukha po silang iPhone, pero mga nasa 80-70% pa lang yun. Ito mga nasa 95% iPhone-looking na po siya. Complete with the island module, 3 camera. Yan no, talagang ma-identify mo talaga siya na iPhone na talaga siya. Kung kay SPARK 10 and 10C, medyo mahiya ka pa kasi nga, parang fake iPhone yung dating kasi ng mga design dati. But now, ito yung tipong pagpapasok ka sa party, pwede kang mas confident na and mas maarte ka nang magsasalita. Pwede na yun. So just saw your post on Facebook kasi, seeing it on my new phone, SPARK 20 Pro. Tapos may hawak pang Starbucks. Mga ganun ka pa. Saan po na ngayon? Let's go to the Starbucks naman. Feeling ko kapag binili mo to, lagi ka na ito matambay sa BGC. Ayo. Or nasa labas ka lagi nung Louis Vuitton. Ayaw mo pumasok kasi titingin ka na sa labas. Doon ka na magka-picture sa labas. Wala ka kasi bibilin eh. Or pwede ka na maging guru sa TikTok. Pwede mo na sabihin, discard ka na di-diploma kung meron ka ng ganito. At pwede ka na maging reseller ng kangkong chips. At pag nagbenta ka ng chips, magkakaganito ka. TECNO SPARK 20 Pro. Dahil joke lang, huwag mong gawin lahat yun, guys. Laling alalahanin na maging humble lang tayo sa buhay. That no matter how luxurious our gamit is, we stay humble. We stay rooted to the ground. Now sa likod, meron po siyang 3 camera. 108MP ultra sensing camera daw siya. Meron pa siyang flash dito. And that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, no, yung kanyang likod pala ay gradient back design. Na matte finish, hindi po siya fingerprint magnet. And also kapag tinataman ng ilaw, ayan po, meron siyang sheen sa likod that goes from dark to an iridescent sheen. Very smooth yung likod, guys. Masarap po siyang hawakan. At saka, malaki siya sa kamay, you know? It's actually a big phone. Oh, by the way, if you don't like this color, this is the Moonlit Black. Meron pa siyang Frosty Ivory and Sunset Blush. Ayan, meron siyang white/blue and parang yellow, yan, or orange. Pero kasi ito yung pinaka-social tingnan. Pinaka-professional when you're like texting in a shop, in a meeting with your boss and your lasalista friends, na pinagyayabang nila yung kanilang lupa, hacienda, and yung mga CEO nila, mga tatay na may-ari ng mga kung ano ng mga tech companies. At ikaw syempre, sinabi mo may bago kang business venture with the kangkong chips. At least entrepreneur. Diskarte mo na. Kasi wala ka na mabayad ng tuition. Binili mo na ng kangkong chips. Okay, so mag-review na tayo. Okay, ito na yung start ng review. And here is the sides of the phone. Power button, volume rocker sa right side. Sa taas naman, speaker. Sa ilalim, may speaker pa, USB Type-C port, microphone, and the headphone jack. Sa left side naman is meron pa siyang dual nano SIM card slot, plus meron pa siyang micro SD card slot for expandability. Pero guys, good news, meron pa siyang 256 gigabytes of storage. How amazing is that? Sa display, look at the display. It's huge. The display is massive, almost 6.8 inches. Parang phablet na siya, no? Yung laki niya. It is an IPS LCD display. 120Hz refresh rate, 1080p na po yan. The display is pretty decent. Decent brightness, decent contrast. Since IPS LCD siya, ang good sa kanya is wala pa siyang sakit na AMOLED burn. Pero syempre, just like any LCD display, the viewing angles are just decent sa harapan. Pero kapag ka nag-angle ka na, medyo nag-dim siya ng konti. Ayun. Oh, by the way, the punch hole is quite big here. So, I highly suggest lagyan nyo siya ng dark wallpaper or black wallpaper. Now, since the display is massive, playing games is the real joy in having this phone. Mas marami kang space to work with your fingers. Sa Call of Duty, ito po, 5 fingers. Pwede po. Okay, so wait, before the performance part, ito muna kanya ang Antutu benchmark. Okay, so nalito ako dito sa kanya ng processor. Nakalagay dito, Helio G99 Ultra. But it could be a marketing term lang, Ultra Boost processor po nakalagay. Pero it's actually just a Helio G99 processor daw. Pero based on our tests here, umaabot po siya ng 422,000 points, which is very similar lang sa Helio G99 Ultra. So meron talaga siyang boosting dun sa kanyang processor na nangyayari. Kaya siguro, Ultra Boost processor nakalagay dito. Pero in reality, the 99 Ultra is 5%, 10% better in CPU, and most likely will not change the way the performance behaves sa mga games. Like, hindi niya gagawing high graphics agad kapag si G99 ay naka-low graphics. Feeling ko low graphics pero ito sa Genshin Impact, 60fps, mas smoother lang ng konti. Ayun. Speaking of smooth, sa Mobile Legends, smooth na smooth po siya. The gameplay is just buttery smooth. Talagang optimized na siya for this game. Naka-super na ultra pa siya. Well, super refresh rate and ultra graphics. Sa Call of Duty naman, high frame rates and medium graphics lang po siya. But of course, no, for this game, it's actually mostly optimized for any kinds of phone. And feeling ko ito na yung pinaka-kaya talaga ni Helio G99, which is medium graphics and high frame rates. So far, okay naman siya, no? Just like what I told you earlier, masarap pa maglaro dito ng 5 fingers sa Call of Duty. Yan. Yung mga Call of Duty players talaga na pag ganito yung gameplay, may masaya silang girlfriend na kaduo. Niraratrat. Machine gun. Bawat bullet from them. Tama na yan. So, pero guys, okay naman yung gyroscope niya. Yes, definitely for gaming, okay na okay siya. But don't expect too much. Mga 30fps ang talaga yung max niya because of the high frame rates lang. Sa Genshin Impact, this is where the limitations of that Helio G99 processor. Dahil low graphics, 60 frames per second, yes. 40fps lang madalas guys at the lowest graphics. And sometimes it dips to like 30. Ganun talaga yung kanyang kaya. Mabigat talaga si Genshin Impact. And for a smartphone to actually go to medium settings, kailangan 500,000 points and to benchmark and above. And 1 million points naman kapag the highest settings na. But for the price of this phone, sobra-sobra na makuha mo dito. Plus kangkong chips pa. Pero nagulat talaga sa camera. I think sa camera talaga nag-focus ngayon si TECNO. Most of its phones right now, and even yung mga ibang phones na na-review ko just earlier from TECNO ay parang sobrang tindi ng kanyang camera. Oh, by the way, meron siyang 108MP camera at the back, but here are the photos we've got on the phone. Well, unang-una muna is yung selfie camera, 32 megapixel. Ito pa yung sample nun, no? Ayan, grabe. Ang ganda sa skin, also very natural, and also it does reveal her true hair color na color brown talaga dun sa kanyang ulo banda. Very decent beautification. Sa rear camera naman, ay ganda. Kapag tama po yung lighting nyo, yung inyong composition, hindi mo siya against the light, you will get beautiful looking pictures with great background blur. Although, syempre, most of the pictures still look very processed, no? This is not like a flagship phone or higher-end mid-range. But if you like what you're seeing, no? Definitely maganda po talaga yung kanyang camera. Pang Instagram talaga yung level. High in contrast. Medyo may problema lang sa dynamic range and sa highlights and shadows. But overall, if handled with care, kung alam mo yung ginagawa mo, you will get amazing results with the camera. Ito pa sample na kanya super night mode. Photo mode versus night mode. With the night mode giving you much better exposure, contrast, and details. May pro mode din siya. Ito pa yung settings na available. And it's even got digital zoom na 2x. Sa video naman, ito yung sample niya sa video. Dito kami nagulat kasi nga, up to 2K 30 frames per second po yung kanyang video. And very sharp po yung kanyang video. Very comparable with an upcoming TECNO phone na i-review namin Pero grabe guys, no? Meron pa siyang ultimate video enhancement on, pero 1080p 30 frames per second lang. So ginagawa niya guys is kapag ka medyo madilim, i-enhance niya ng video ng konti to boost yung kanyang exposure and sharpness in low light. Meron din siyang 1080p 60 frames per second. Nakakagulat Kasi guys, minsan lang po na may ganitong klaseng setting above 1080p. Madalas kasi 1080p 30 last year. Puro ganoon na lang. Ito, umaabot ng 2K 30 frames per second. This phone is blowing my mind right now. So, ito na ba yung next phone ko? Hindi, joke lang. Some people just can't appreciate good sarcasm. Oops. Di gumagana yung kanyang MagSafe. But it's safe to say na it's a good investment if you're gonna buy it for a discounted price. The price is 8,999 pesos for the 21 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage. Pero kasi usually nagdi-discount po si TECNO sa iba't ibang e-commerce platform like Shop. Like sa live namin, 2,000 pesos alone. Actually guys, meron kaming upcoming na TECNO phone that we will be reviewing. Bonggang-bongga din siya, pero kasi medyo mas pataas yung pricing nun compared sa dito. But definitely, if you love the design, the performance, the camera on this thing. But if not, follow ka, subscribe for more videos just like this one to see more smartphone reviews. And don't forget to hit the bell icon after you subscribe to get the latest smartphone reviews from my channel. Ako si Vince, and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo!